Imagine standing before a mountain that no one else can see. Its peak vanishes into mist, not sky, and its path has no footsteps. Not everyone who climbs this mountain reaches the summit, and not every chakra waits for you to open it. Because this isn't a climb made by feet, it's a journey carved by consciousness. What if the doors of your inner temple were never locked, but simply sealed by the vibrations you've yet to become? 7 gates, 7 trials, 7 mirrors that do not reflect your face, but dissolve it. And yet, something in you knocks. What happens if the 7th door opens? You feel that question ripple through your spine, like a whisper curling from below, from the root. A serpent waiting. But don't be fooled by myths of power or magic. This is not about control. This is not about energy as a weapon. This is alchemy of soul. Would you still seek awakening if it meant losing everything you think you are? In the teachings of Hermeticism, it is said, everything vibrates. But not every vibration lifts you. Some simply echo the illusions you refuse to release. Kundalini is not a trend nor a technique. It is ancient, primal, and sacred. Its roots coil through the mysteries of Egypt, the fire of Vedic India, and the symmetries of Greek gnosis. Not as scattered stories, but as constellations of the same truth, that energy is not force, but the soul's silent pilgrimage through form. Why must light pass through darkness to remember itself? Why must divinity fall asleep inside bone and blood? The chakras, those radiant wheels, are not destinations. They are riddles. They are the echo of something deeper trying to speak through the body. Who wrote this map? And if your spine is a ladder, who is it that climbs? Perhaps you are not the traveler. Perhaps you are the gate. Kundalini, the coiled serpent. Not a beast, but a silent witness curled at the base of all you believe to be you. It does not rush. It does not beg. It waits for the moment your breath no longer fears the silence. Each chakra is a temple, but not built of matter, built of meaning. Root the hunger to survive the fear of vanishing. But what if true security lies in surrendering the body? Sacral, the tide of desire. But what if pleasure was only the longing to remember wholeness? Solar plexus, the fire of identity. But what if the will to dominate is a mask for the fear of disappearing? Heart, the breaking open, where love is no longer transaction, but transformation. Throat, the voice beyond the voice. Not what you say, but what sings through you when the ego is quiet. Third eye, not to see visions, but to see through them. Crown, know you to rise. Only the dissolving into what always was. As above, so below, whispers the Hermetic law. But as your energy rises, the universe descends into you. You think you're climbing, but perhaps you are vanishing. If each chakra is a door, then who waits on the other side? You say you seek awakening, but the deeper the serpent rises, the less of you remains. That is the paradox. The more open the centers, the more transparent the self. The veil lifts, but with it goes the one who wore it. So, who awakens? If the ego dies along the way, then what is left to declare enlightenment? This is the riddle no book can solve. Only silence can whisper its answer. You are not climbing toward the light. The light is reaching for you. Through the dust of your illusions, through the layers of stories you call self. And maybe you are not the seeker. Maybe you are the found. Here lies the secret no technique dares to reveal. Kundalini does not awaken by command. She is not summoned. She awakens you, but only when your soul is ready to die. Not physically, but symbolically. Each chakra is not a power center to conquer. It is a mirror, showing you the illusions you still cling to. The root tests your fear. The heart tests your grief. The crown tests your absence. This is not a journey of gaining, but of shedding. Not of rising up, but of emptying down, until there is no one left to awaken, no one left to climb. Only presence, pure, silent, eternal. You do not master the chakras. The chakras test you, and if you fail, you return, not as punishment, but as invitation, until one day you meet yourself again at the root. And this time, you listen. Begin not with ambition, but with breath. Before you chase visions or seek to raise energy, can you sit and feel the base of your spine? Can you enter that space where nothing moves, but everything begins? Each morning, before the world pulls you into its noise, place your awareness gently at the base. Ask not with words, but with stillness. Is the serpent asleep or stirring? This is not a race. There are no shortcuts. Only the slow rhythm of refinement, like gold emerging from darkness, as alchemists of old understood. Let your breath be the fire. Let your patience be the crucible. And let your body become the scripture. You don't need to go anywhere, because the mountain is inside you. And every breath, every choice to turn inward instead of outward, is a step upward and inward at once. Chakras are wheels, but Kundalini is stillness. She is the eye of the storm, the unmoving point around which all your energies spin. As long as you are spinning, you are not yet her. To awaken is not to rise, but to cease falling, to stop tumbling through roles, names, desires, and to rest. in the center, beyond striving, beyond identity, beyond even the hunger to be spiritual. When the serpent reaches the crown, there is no trumpet, no vision, no fireworks. There is only silence. And in that silence, you dissolve, not into void, but into presence. A presence that has no boundary, no story, no I. In that presence, you are the alchemist, and the gold, the path, and the flame, the seeker, and the source. Close your eyes, breathe, and ask, who is feeling this breath? That is where the real journey begins.